Okay guys, now what happens? My dream bike. The V4 Streetfighter. Yeah, let's ride this thing. It's so loud. Man. This thing is a different beast. Yeah, but this is top of the range naked bike you can buy now. Or maybe the Brutal 1000, but oh, the quick shifter is so smooth. Oh, sounds awesome. Way better than my Panigale. Oh, it's so nice. It's just so brutal. It's ridiculous. Oh man, I'm just gonna giggle this whole ride. But it's so easy to ride. Thought this was gonna be unusable, but yeah, it's much smoother than the other ones. It has the V4, so that's probably why. Oh, the sound in itself. I'm riding without earplugs so I can get the full experience on this bike. Streetfighter V4S. So far, really comfortable. It's not completely upright. You have some forward seating position, but it's spot on. It's aggressive enough that you feel sporty. So it's not completely upright compared to yeah, the Monster, let's say. Yeah, I like the running position a lot. And the tank is so wide on this one. I've only ridden 2-cylinder Ducatis before. This is much wider because it's a V4. Man, this is so much more usable than a Panigale. I own a Panigale V2. So much more upright, but you still get the sporty feel. The dash on the V4 is so much nicer as well. It's bigger, more stuff. It's the same electronic package as my V2 actually, but it looks nicer, better screen. It's so easy to ride though. It's like super light, not as light as the Monster I rode earlier, but yeah, it's heavier. 1100cc V4, so yeah, it's much more power. Oh man, the brakes are just, I just touched them. It has the Stalimas, the best brake setup you can get, basically. With the master cylinder and everything. But I think this bike has heated grips. Looks like it. It's a bottom here. And the quick shifter is just silk. It's so smooth. I really hope Ducati comes with a V2 Streetfighter soon, because I will just say and take my money. This is so expensive, that's why I can't afford this thing. So compared to the Super Duke, feels really similar. Not as much torque though at the bottom. The Super Duke is just a lot of torque straight in the face when you go on that gas. But yeah, I haven't opened it up yet. We will get to some better roads out here soon with some higher speed limits. But it's like on these new bikes, I can't find anything I don't like about them. But this is creme de la creme in the motorcycle industry, so I guess it's hard to find anything I don't like about this thing. The quick shifter is just so nice. So in the super naked class, I have ridden the MT-10 SP and the Super Duke, second generation, not the newest one, but I will test ride the further one. Per now, I'm not sure which one I like the most of the Super Duke or this. I think the Super Duke is more usable. much more torque, so you just you don't need to rev the thing that much. I think this is more revvy, it has less torque and more peak power. But on the track, I think this is the weapon. But it's a lot of power. But I can just see the wings here, but I don't see the use of them. I think this bike will look a lot better if it doesn't have the wings. But apart from that, I think this is the best naked out there now in the look department. Looks good from every angle. I love the headlights. That's probably the hardest thing about the naked bike is to make a cool headlight. A lot of manufacturers struggle with getting good looking headlights. But Ducati nailed it on this one, that's for sure. We're gonna open it up a little bit here. Jesus! It just revs and revs and revs and revs. I didn't... Oh my god! It just goes on forever. Oh my god! And that pops. Who needs this power? Who needs this power? Jesus Christ. That's just ridiculous. Who needs this thing? I need to be Rossi or something. I have to calm down though. I can't ride this fast on the streets. It's too much. But it's fun to ride this slow as well, because it's smooth. It doesn't hesitate. It's very, very usable. And the confidence in the corners are just insane. You feel you can just push on and push on and push on. I'm speechless. Oh, just the sound in itself. It sounds so f***ing good. It's the best sounding motorcycle I've been on with a stock exhaust. No discussion. It has that deep grunt from a V2 engine, and when you rev it up, it screams. It has, yeah, the best of both worlds. And with the Akrapovic exhaust, it will sound insane. Could I see myself buying this? Yes, if I had the money. It's so expensive, Jesus. Now I'll be spoiled for life. I can't find anything which is this good yet though. The Super Duke is really close though. Probably better for the street, to be honest. But this is just an engineering masterpiece. They could get the Panigale V4 to be this usable? How? Feels really good on this twisties. But it's so overkill. You don't need this bike. No one needs this bike. You just want this bike. I don't want to push this bike because it's so much power I can't control it. We'll just stop here. Take a look at this beast. Kickstand is really weird. Yeah, that was really weird. Yeah, this is the Streetfighter V4, guys. Oh man, that looks good. It sounds so nice. Yeah, I need to take some pictures. Yeah, let's get back on this thing. I can't stop smiling when I ride this thing. That quick shifter, dun 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 dun. Woo! And I'm not using. Yeah, I can't use this thing. Fucking hell! Oh my god, I would just die if I bought this bike. It's really hard to find things you don't like about this, because it's just a masterpiece of engineering. It has all the power in the world, all the electronics in the world, all the suspension, all the brakes, everything, seating position, comfort. Yeah, it's basically the perfect motorcycle. What I think is a bad thing about this motorcycle is that it has less character than the other Ducatis in some ways, because it doesn't have that V2 sound as much as let's say a Monster 1200, Panigale V2. Yeah, those bikes. I own a Panigale V2, so I know how it feels. But as a practical super bike, this is it. If you want a super bike or need it. But who will buy this bike? If you are a really experienced rider, you do track days occasionally, you ride at the top level, you're an expert or basically a professional. To be honest, this is the best looking motorcycle right now of the nakeds. I think the Panigale is a little prettier, but as a naked, this is it. I really want to take this on the highway, but it was a little bit far to the highway, so I couldn't ride it there. But who buys this bike to ride it on the highway anyways? This is for the twisties and for the track. This is the best quick shifter I've ever tried on a bike. It's ridiculous. It's so smooth, it's precise, you feel it. Yeah, it's not clunky at all. I just want to ride forever with this thing. You can totally tour on this thing. It's super comfortable. I don't feel pain anywhere. I don't feel uncomfortable anywhere on this bike. It's sporty, but not too sporty. It's really nice ergonomics on this thing. I really hope Ducati comes out with the V2 Streetfighter. It's confirmed by the CEO, but I got some delays due to coronavirus, so when we will get it, I don't know, but yeah, I will probably buy that bike, to be honest, if I have the money, because this is the bike I want. Sporty, looks aggressive, rides aggressive, but you have the comfort. You can do everything. That's what I want in a bike. I think a lot of the nakeds are a little bit too comfortable, a little bit too upright and not aggressive enough. That's why I wanted to try a sport bike, since I have the Panigale now. This is basically what I want, this bike, but it's too powerful. I can't have this. I will die. In the corners, it just, oh my god. I mentioned that I like the mirrors? Yeah. No, I don't think so. No. I really like the mirrors actually on this bike. They are wide, they look cool, functional. Yeah, they're nice. Okay, last little pull here. I can't get used to this. It's too dangerous. I will lose my license, yeah, pretty quickly, I think. And if you don't know, speeding tickets in Norway are expensive. It's hard to ride this bike slow. Let's just say it in that way. It's just, yeah, you just want to ride fast when you go on this thing. If you're not, what are you doing? I regret not wearing my earplugs now, but I wanted to feel the full experience when riding this thing. But yeah, you need earplugs when you ride this, it's loud. The pops when you shift, oh my god, so freaking addictive. I could actually see myself buying this bike and go on a tour in Europe with a lot of Kriega bags on the back and just ride those passes in the Alps. It would be a freaking dream, but an expensive dream. Okay guys, this test riding is coming to an end. So what are my final thoughts on this bike? This is just perfection. As simple as that. Perfection. I can't find things I don't like about this. It doesn't have a fuel gauge. Okay, that's it. Nothing else. Maybe not so much torque at the bottom, but that makes it really smooth to ride. If it had the kids like it. If it had a lot of torque at the bottom, I think this bike would be just unusable and wheelie everywhere. The new Panigales, they have a anti, or what's it called, when the engine spins the opposite way of the wheels, you will get less wheelie tendencies in the chassis, so it doesn't wheelie as easy. That's probably why this is also usable, because it has that technology which they also use in the MotoGP. So this is not a wheelie bike. Sure, it can wheelie, but it's not good for wheelies. You should definitely get the Super Duke if you are into wheelies and want a super naked. It has just a ridiculous amount of torque and basically a supermoto chassis, at least a Gen 2. So that is just ridiculous if you want to do wheelies. I notice now that it has a technology where the front 2 cylinders turn off when you are at low speeds, so it only runs 2 cylinders because of fuel efficiency and stuff, but it sounds awesome. There it opens, and there it closes, and there it opens. Yeah, sounds nice. Yes guys, thank you for tuning in on this test ride. So like this video, comment below and subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications so that you will get notified when I do any upload. I do test rides on this channel, I do motor vlogs, I do tour trips, I do reviews, yeah, pretty much anything. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.